3 days after hosting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at the White House, President Trump is raising doubts on whether Ukraine can win the war over Russia.
Well, they could. They could still win it. I don't think they will, but they could still win it. I never said they would win it. I said they could win. Anything can happen.
CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi joins us now. So, Olivia, where does President Trump stand today on drawing territorial lines between Ukraine and Russia?
Well, Lindsay, it's great to see you. The president now says he thinks they should freeze the lines where they are in the war between Russia and Ukraine. Now, it's important to mention that Russia has about 20% of Ukraine's landmass that they have battled over for the last 3 years, essentially. President Trump last month, this is a change in position that he had, because last month he did say he believes Ukraine can win back all the territory that they have lost throughout the war, including some of the areas like Crimea, which were annexed in 2014. Now, after his call with President Putin, President Trump is now saying that he believes that they should freeze the lines where they stand right now. He said yesterday on his flight home on Air Force One from Palm Beach, saying, let's cut it the way it is. It's cut up right now. I think 78% of the land is already taken by Russia. You leave it the way it is right now, and you can negotiate something later down the line. It's also important to note that Russia has said they are not interested in a ceasefire. They would like to go right into negotiations with Ukraine, and that would include obtaining more territory than they already have in Ukraine. So a lot of questions about what the future of these negotiations could really look like.
And looking ahead, President Trump says he'll meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in the coming weeks. Zelenskyy says that he thinks President Trump needs to be tougher on Russia. Is there any indication he will be?
Well, the question is right now when that meeting will actually happen between President Trump and President Putin. We have a location. We just do not have a date between the two of them. President Zelenskyy, talking to reporters last night, said part of the reason why he feels that President Trump maybe did not give them those Tomahawk missiles or talked about wanting to freeze the war where it is right now is because he doesn't want any escalation before going into that meeting with Russian President Putin. So certainly a difference of opinion between the two of them, particularly as it compares to where the president was last month. But we do know that this is largely contingent on the phone call that happened today between Secretary of State Marco Rubio and the Foreign Minister Lavrov. And we're waiting to hear more information about when the president could potentially get that meeting with President Putin on the books.
Okay, Olivia Rinaldi, thank you.